Hello everyone and welcome to Roma Theory as Roma is playing a very important game, a very vital game to lift itself up from this very deep and dark moment, to restabilize the league points and to maybe restart winning some games tomorrow at the Olimpico against a very good, on fit, on form team like Frosinone, who's coming from a bunch of consecutive great results, stopping great teams who have a manager, Di Francesco, who's written history with this team, Roma, and will definitely kind of want to seek revenge. In a sense, we'll speak about that in today's match preview, and we'll get into it, obviously, with my predicted 11 and all of that. So if you are buzzing, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The one thing which I want to say, which has nothing to do with the match preview, but I feel like I want to make this clear, and I just want to spend 2-3 minutes talking about this. It's basically something which has never happened in 3 years of me starting this YouTube channel, and it's unfortunately something scary. Now, following these past videos which I have done in these past few days, I have said things which people maybe don't agree with. And it has led people literally writing to me on Instagram to kill myself. And I'm sorry, but I don't deserve this. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't deserve this. I mean, I do these videos and I've created this community for you guys. You know, the reason I post these videos is to give you a smile on your face, to, you know, make you enjoy your evenings, and to make you fall in love with this team. I could easily have done this in Italian, but I haven't done it in Italian, because I know myself that there are a bunch of international fans which wake up in the middle of the night to watch Roma and don't have a fan channel to relate with. And this is the reason I've created this channel for. You know, the reason I film the stadium vlogs every single weekend is for international fans and Italian fans as well, who can't afford to maybe go to the stadium to feel that atmosphere and to feel all of that. That's the reason I do all of this. It's for you guys. The Olimpico is 5 minutes from me. And, you know, it takes a lot of sacrifices to do what I do. I go to school. I have a family. I have friends. I have a girlfriend. And yet I go live every single day and I have opinions. I have my own opinions, which maybe some of you guys don't agree with. But that doesn't mean that people can write to me to kill myself, or that this channel deserves to lose all of the subscribers it has, because it's unfair. You know, I sacrifice myself to go live every single day for you guys. And at the end of the day, all I want to see is this team succeed, this team go well. And in terrible moments like this, I am the first one to criticize. And in good moments like we've lived a lot over the past years, I will be the first one to love. But after us getting battered 4-1 against Genoa, there was nothing for me to say positively about the game. And I have my own opinions. People may not agree with these opinions, but that's not something I can do about that. At the end of the day, that's what football is about. Everybody has their different opinions. So I just want to make that clear. You know, it's unfair for an 18-year-old boy to have received death threats over these past hours for people who don't agree with what I say. If you want to change host, go follow somebody else. I can't change who I am, and I can't change some opinions which I make. I know not everybody is like that, and I know that the vast majority of this community, I love every single one of you guys. You know, this community is growing, and I love all of you guys. But you know, I just don't deserve what I received over the past few days. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very, very, very important game to be played on Sunday, tomorrow. Very important game. It's a very delicate game, as you can read from today's title. It is a very delicate game. Now, when I use the word delicate, it's a very delicate game because it's a game which, as Mourinho has mentioned in his press conference, I'm going to say a few things which he said in the press conference because I'm not going to go live for it, but I am going to combine the two. Jose today in his press conference said, I don't know what atmosphere there will be tomorrow at the stadium. And I'll be honest with you, I will be there tomorrow. I don't know what atmosphere to expect. And that is why this game, it will turn out to be a very delicate game. Because the players and the manager don't know what they will come to tomorrow. It could be a lot of support. We're all in this together. The only way to relift ourselves is to support all of us and each other combined. But I would not exclude the option that tomorrow there's going to be a large majority which is going to boo at the team, and that could influence and affect their performance. The atmosphere tomorrow is going to be critical, and I don't know what will be the atmosphere tomorrow because I don't live in the future. And the atmosphere tomorrow can cause problems. Don't get me wrong, after the game that we played against Genoa, and the fact that, oh, sorry, by the way, this thing always never turns around, sorry. The fact that, we lost 4-1 and the players went in front of the away end to kind of absorb all of that criticism. In my opinion, tomorrow we will play a feisty game. And it's the only solution to not kind of get the boos tomorrow. Because the boos tomorrow, in my opinion, will only come if the fans don't see a reaction. If in the first 20 to 30 minutes of the game, we don't react from the Genoa game, the fans are going to boo. If in the first 30 minutes of the game, the fans see a team which is just wants to eliminate all of these past results, those boos will turn out to be support. It depends on the start of tomorrow's game. And this is why the first half tomorrow is going to be vital. Because the players may play in some way that will cause the atmosphere to go in one direction, or in the other way, which will cause the atmosphere to go in the other direction. But there is no such thing as not getting 3 points tomorrow. Time has run out. We've lost too many chances to get points that there is literally no more time. We either get this bad situation, throw it away, restart again and start winning games, or this situation is going to, delve into this black hole more and more and more, and it's going to worsen, and the protests are going to increase, and the tensions within the dressing room are going to increase. So tomorrow's kind of a turning point. It either is a turning point positively or a turning point negatively, which, as I've said many times, we need solutions. Solutions need to be found. And starting from tomorrow, I'm expecting a team which will want it more than everything. I'm expecting a manager which will want it more than anything. And I'm expecting a win. I'm expecting a team which wants to win. I don't expect a 1-0 scrappy win. I'm expecting a perfect game from minute 1 to minute 90. Because that's the only way to show the fans that you have reacted from the abyss of Genoa a few days ago. Let's speak about Frosinone a bit, because they're a very interesting team to speak about. Now, so Frosinone started very, very well. Frosinone is a team which press very, very high and counter-attack very, very well. Now, these are two ingredients which Roma hates, because the way we play does not favor winning against, counter-attacking teams and high-pressing teams. Because we play with side-to-side passes, long balls, and we kind of attack all together. And if they get the ball and they start to counter-attack, it's going to be terrible. So again, Frosinone play some very good football. They've stopped some very good teams. They've drew with Atalanta a few days ago. The only game that they lost in 6 game weeks is their opener against Napoli. After that game week 1, Frosinone has either won or draw every single game. They've started really, really well. They've got some very interesting players. Khedira up front, came from the Serie B, is an incredible striker. They've loaned out some very interesting players. Reiner from Real Madrid. Frosinone loaned out Reiner from Real Madrid and Sule from Juventus. They're building a very, very strong team, and the results show it. And to make things more difficult for us, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be their manager, Di Francesco. You will remember who Di Francesco is. Di Francesco is the manager which brought Roma in a Champions League semi-final in 2018 that got robbed against Liverpool with that 3-0 comeback against Barcelona. Di Francesco has written history with Roma. However, the way Di Francesco has been treated by Pallotta was nasty. Di Francesco, after all he did with this team, lost 2-3 games. He got pinched in the ass by Pallotta and he got thrown away. And he has never digested that. He has never digested how, first of all, how his old owner treated him. And second of all, he's never digested the fact that despite bringing Roma in the Champions League semi-final, the fans started turning against him during a bad season. And he's never digested this. You know, he wants to take revenge tomorrow against a fan base which has loved him. And then all of a sudden, after 2, desperate games, they kind of forced him out. And the fact that he's never digested this means that he wants to make his trip up. It will be the perfect occasion for him to show his old fan base, right, I'm that guy that you wanted me to leave. Well, I'm that guy. I'm back against you. Let the show begin. That kind of scenario. And they're playing some very good football. I think tomorrow it's the reaction which counts, but it's a tough game because they're coming from 5 consecutive good results against some very good teams. So yeah, it definitely doesn't help that the manager is Di Francesco. But yeah, right. I mean, let's move on to the predicted 11. This is the predicted 11. Rui Patricio in goal, Mancini, Cristante, and Ndika in defense. Korsdorp and Spinazzola fullbacks, Paredes and Pellegrini in the middle, Aouar and Dybala with Lukaku up front. Llorente is injured. So, and Smalling. I mean, look, I have nightmares looking at that defense with Cristante dropping back and Ndika and Paredes. Let me put the thing back. I have nightmares because our defense, every 2 shots that we concede, a goal comes, and it's not ideal. Mancini, Cristante, and Ndika are going to lead that defense, concede me some fear. Rui Patricio in goal, concede me some extra fear. 4 midfielders, I've gone with Spinazzola and Karsdorp on the 2 sides. Christensen needs to be benched. Christensen is giving 0 impacts to games, both defensively and offensively. Christensen is not crossing the ball well, is not defending well, and can't stop a ball. So Christensen needs to be dropped. I've always said Karsdorp is our best fullback, and I think this is the game. Such a moment, we can't lose points. We need to get 3 points. This is the moment to start. Karsdorp. And then Spinazzola on the other side. Spinazzola could rest. I see Zalewski starting in this game. But at the same time, this is a game where we cannot make mistakes. We can't pick the wrong formation because we will feel the consequences. This is a game that, oh my God, it's so delicate. The best players need to start. So Spinazzola on the one side and Karsdorp on the other. Pellegrini and Paredes in the middle. Unless Bove starts this game, again, I don't see Mourinho bench Pellegrini. I don't see it happen. I want Pellegrini to be benched in this game. I do want it to happen because Pellegrini hasn't been good enough. And Bove, I think, deserves it more. But Pellegrini and Paredes, in my opinion, are going to start. And a war is going to start next to Dybala, and that is the creativity. And then Lukaku in front. This is the best formation. No time to waste. There is no time to waste. There is no chances to bottle. There is no decisions to miscalculate. Everything needs to be dealt with so precisely in this game, because if something goes bad and we somehow lose, I genuinely I will lose the words to describe the situation we are in. This is a game that we have to win. This is a game that, now that Lazio is losing, we have the chance of getting in front of them once again. But we gotta win. We gotta win. We gotta win. And it's not written on the paper that we're gonna win this game. It's not confirmed that we're gonna win this game. It's something we need to deserve. It's something we need to fight for. And Frosinone are playing well. It's gonna be a tough one. But I'm expecting a reaction. I'm expecting, wanting to react to the situation and wanting to show everyone that this is just a bad start, which can be turned around. This is not a impossible situation to change. This is something that we can change, and the only thing that we can change is by winning tomorrow. So yeah, look, I'll be at the stadium, so I will catch you with the stadium vlog tomorrow. I absolutely will catch you with the stadium vlog tomorrow. Hopefully it's gonna be a good one. And yeah, I don't expect changes of formation. And yeah, if you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions on this game. If you think we'll win, if you think there will be a reaction, what the atmosphere will be like. That's something which the stadium vlog will capture. So, come back and I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care and enjoy your Saturday evening. Sign up.